Hi everyone, so I'm back with my second vlog. That's what they call them, right? Nowadays, vlog. That's kind of an ugly word, don't you think? Anyway, so a couple things I want to tell you right up front. I had no access to comments on my YouTube page for the last 48 hours or since I put up my previous video. Now, this evening, finally, the comments are showing up. And I actually will go through and respond to comments. Now that I have access to them, now I can actually say something. I will. But in the meantime, what I wanted to do was sort of go through and say hi to people and answer people's questions, because remember, part one of this, or my first vlog, was ask me anything. So I have a lot of questions to answer. So be ready. It's probably gonna be long. Okay. Oh, I should tell you first too what I just was doing. As you have heard now from me that I'm a performer, and I'm in a concert next weekend, next Sunday, which is actually a memorial concert for a woman here on the island who died, and she was a singer and an actress, and she had singing groups and like directed and all kinds of stuff throughout her life, and Chris and I were part of her singing group towards the end of her life. And so we're involved in that. Actually, I have really mixed feelings about it, and I might go into that later, but for now we're doing it and we're singing some songs. But tonight I have my first rehearsal for a piece that I'm doing from The Music Man. And for those of you who know The Music Man, and I don't really, but it's the song where Marion comes home and tells her mother, Mrs. Peru, that she's been followed by this man. And I can't even think what the damn song's called right now. Let me see. I got it here somewhere. So anyway, we finally had our first rehearsal today, and the show is next Sunday. It's called If You Don't Mind Me Saying So. So I have to sing this song that I don't know, that has really rapid rhythms and a lot of words, really fast, with an Irish accent, and higher than I'm used to singing. So that's lots of fun. Yeah. Anyway, okay, stop rambling. I'm going to start with the comments and the questions. And I'm going to actually try and start from the very first comment, which is, so right now I'm like scrolling down. Now, I have to tell you, there's a couple places where it says author, comment removed, author withheld. Did you ever get those? Don't you wonder about those? Like, why? Why was the comment removed and who put it there? So anyway, oh, one more thing too. If you're subscribed to me and I'm not subscribed to you, and you know I'm not subscribed to you, let me know, because I'm happy to subscribe to anyone who's subbed to me. I have over 1,000 subbies now. So I know I'm not subbed to nearly that many people. So let me know, okay? Just send me a message and I will sub to you in a heartbeat. Okay. So, Color Explosion by Rosa. Hi, Rosa. I really appreciate your little thing about the best person you know, which was your husband. And so many of you said congratulations on being your grandma. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's very exciting. Jill. Hello, Jill. See, Jill and I had a chat about this whole thing and doing videos and stuff. But anyway, so then Jill has commented on here. She says, by the way, you don't need Botox. Thank you. I really appreciate that. No, I'm not wanting to get Botox, but you know how it freezes your face, right? And they say it's really bad for actresses. And when I'm watching my video back, I'm like, my face is just so all over the place. It's funny. Let's see. You missed my kids. Thank you. You can get a kit from me anytime. You know, just holler at me. Let's see. Then what? Oh yeah, she did say about the. Oh, one question for you. What is my middle name? My middle name is Jane. And what do you hope they name your granddaughter? Well, as you may have seen, because my daughter actually came on this thread and responded to this. So my daughter's and her boyfriend slash fiance slash husband to be are planning on naming the baby Cora Genevieve, which I think is beautiful, gorgeous name, and it's so old-fashioned and kind of romantic and yeah, really pretty. So Cora Genevieve. My daughter is future mommy Kiera on this list, which you'll figure out if you read through the comments, because she says about the name. Let's see. Oh, here's another one, crafty one. Where do you find all your wedding dresses and what do you usually pay for them? Well, I'm not going to tell you where I find my wedding dresses until I stop, finding them, because I don't really want to help other people to do what I do. I find them in a couple of different places. I do find some at Goodwill. That has basically dried up for me because there's just one, and it's not even here. It's like an hour's drive away. And their prices have gotten ridiculous. I mean, really old-fashioned gowns that no one would wear, and they want over $200 for them, which is absolutely ridiculous. And I used to wait for a 50% off sale, which they don't have very often either, and get them then. And I can't even do that now because the prices are so bad. I try to only pay around, my ideal is around 30. I have paid as much as 80, I think, for really, really, really good gowns that have masses and masses of work on them that I know I can remove. But usually they're between 30 and 50. So, oh, and I also get some online too, but I'm not going to tell you where. Yeah, gotta have some secrets. All right, Maureen Zigulis. Am I saying that right, Maureen? Thank you. Nice thing to say to me. And hello. Then we have future mommy Kiera. Yeah. Then let's see. Oh no, that's a repeat. I have repeat comments here. Cheyenne 5. Is that how you say it, Cheyenne? Am I saying that right? Or is it Cheyenne? I think it's Cheyenne. But anyway, hello. I do know who you are, and I am sub to you. And, oh, you were one of the people that was interested in doing a swap, and so many people wanted to do a swap. So what I'm going to actually do is put, names in a hat, literally, because I cannot. I think I have about 15 people I'm going to do 15 swaps. So I'm going to do that, and I'll make a separate video about that, okay? But, hello. And, it's kind of sad because she says she doesn't really know anybody who's a really, really good person. And, I know what you mean. Especially if you read the news a lot, and you go on certain websites and stuff, there's so many terrible people out there. So many terrible people. But there are really good people too. I'll tell you about one in a minute. Maybe, if I don't run out of time, which I probably will. Okay, so her questions. What is your job? I'm actually a nurse. I got my RN back in 97. I got my BSN, my bachelor's degree in nursing, last year. A little bit over a year ago. I remember, if you saw my first video, and if you made it through all my rambling, I said something to the effect that I have a job but I don't make any money. Well, I am officially employed as a flu shot nurse right now, but the place where I primarily did all the flu shots in the past, because I've worked for this company for several years, this particular clinic decided not to hire our company this year. So far I've done 1 3-hour clinic at the fire department. Yeah. I have one coming up next week, which is for the school district. That'll be 6 hours, but it's super, super limited, and the pay's not good. Pay sucks, actually. But anyway, I will tell you, it was quite nice doing the fire department / paramedic EMT thing. There's some good-looking men there. And I got to do flu shots and really muscular arms. Yum. So, okay, moving on. So, yes, I'm an RN. I am married. I have been married to my husband, Chris, since, well, golly, isn't that terrible? 98. So, 15 and a half years. We were together for a year and a half before that. I always say, we've been married 15 years. Maybe we'll make it to 16. We'll see. I think we will now. But hey, day by day thing, right? Yeah. Okay, and what is my full name? So like I said, my middle name is Jane, Rosella Jane. And my last name is Kohlberger. Now, here's something about this. Oh my God, I'm at 11 minutes already. I'm the only Rosella Kohlberger in the world. Yay! Because there's hardly any Kohlbergers. And the few that there are, we're all related. Like, it's my, let's see, there's hubby, his mom, his sister, his ex-wife, his 2 daughters. They all live in Canada. There's him and me here in the United States. And then there are several people in Europe. There's in Germany, Austria, and I think maybe 1 or 2 in Italy. And they are all like second cousins or, third cousins once removed kind of thing. The family name is almost gone. There's way less than 50 people in the world left with our last name. Isn't that cool? Yeah, I think it's really cool. And there are no there are no boys to carry on the family name either. None. Okay, so let's see. So that's my full name. Now you can look me up and stalk me. So, okay, Letty. Hi, Letty. Let's see. So sad about your mom. I told you my mom had a facelift, and I tried to call her today because she got her staples out today, but I didn't get to speak to her. I'll give you an update on that when I hear from her. So let's see. Letty, that's a beautiful story about your dad, I have to tell you. So what's it like to live in the UK? Well, funny you should ask. I grew up in England, in southern England. I lived there until I was 14 3/4. And then we actually moved to France and lived in France for a year before we moved to the United States. And growing up there was, I would say, extremely different from growing up in the United States. I think my life was very sheltered, very innocent. We moved around for a bit, and that was unusual because most people didn't. Most people that I knew stayed and lived in one place forever. I mean, I know people who've lived in the same house in England for 50, 60 years. It was, I don't know. It's very different. Really very, very different. English people are very different to Americans. Certainly when I was growing up, English people are probably harder to get to know and don't necessarily seem as warm. But once you know them, it's much more real. I think my relationships that I had in the UK were much more real and lasting. And I mean, I'm still have some friends from when I was a little kid. Whereas I think I found people here to be more surface level. They were really friendly and super nice and everything, and then you'd never see them again and you'd never talk to you again. So that would be my kind of thing about growing up in the UK. Holy crap, I'm now at 14:24. And I'm not even a quarter of the way through my list. So anyway, okay. Sarah. Hello, Sarah. Did you used to be Purple Butterfly or something? This is Sarah Twycross. Interesting point here. S-A-R-A in the UK. We say Sarah, not Sarah. Sarah is with an H. Good to know that, right? So let's see. I'm trying to see if you had a question here. Oh, see? Another person whose husband's the best person they know. That really does my heart good. You know, to hear that? That's wonderful. Next person, Patrice. Hey, Patrice. Patrice is my BFF. Patrice is going through a really, really, really rough time right now. And I just want you to know, Patrice, I'm here for you in any way I can be. And I love you. And let's see. Shoe Princess 1, Brigitte. Let's see. See, this is, she says she's too busy to swap. Yeah. Let's see. Talks about good people. Da-dee-dee-dee-dee. Manjar 50. You have 12 grandchildren. That's a lot of kids. Holy smokes. My ex-mother-in-law, I don't even know how many grandkids she has. I had one ex-sister-in-law who had 7 girls. 7 girls. Can you believe that? So there was 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 grandkids. Now I'm 10 great-grandkids too. Anyway, La Sharon, hello. Let's see, she talks a bit about the theater. She likes theater too. Melissa Cooper, hello. She thinks I should open my Zibbit store. Lily! Hi, Lily! I said, it's so funny, because I said, if you've made it through, you must be really bored. She says, no, I'm not bored. She knows what I do. I like do other things, and I have a video running on the background, you know. So anyway. All right, let's see. Let's see. A couple of people, including Lily, said about making the kits like just creams and whites and stuff. So I will think about that. Oh, how did it feel when I cut into my first wedding dress? You know, I don't really remember actually. I don't even remember why I did it or what made me think of it. I really don't remember. There have been a few dresses where I've really like gone, ooh, this is hard, because they're so gorgeous, but it's like, what are you gonna do, you know? I mean, I'm not gonna display them, and they can't be worn, and so it's like, you might as well repurpose them, and that's what's great about it to me, you know? It's like you're taking this thing that nobody would actually use anymore, and you're doing something really nice with it, really pretty. Oh, and here's another thing to consider. Dresses that end up for sale on the internet, on Craigslist, I don't buy from there, but you know, wherever, on or at Goodwill, you can bet your life that marriage ended in divorce, because when people stay together, they do not generally get rid of their wedding dresses. So see, that's something to consider too. So you know what I'm going to do right now, since it's almost 20 minutes? Oh my word, I can talk. I'm going to stop this right now, and then I will continue with my part 2 of answers to Ask Me Anything. Thanks, bye.